So Shore Acres in northeast St. Pete has been flood prone. We know that, at least some of the areas, not the entire community there. But what happened during Helene last night was really next level. The high water trapped a lot of people inside their homes. And for some of them, the power was on. Fires were sparking as well. That happens. It happens time and time again. This storm is the worst that they've seen, worst anybody has really seen now in areas where people expect normal street flooding.
Yeah, Fox 13's Lloyd Sowers is live from Shore Acres there in St. Pete. And Lloyd, I know that you're hearing all kinds of stories from people today telling you about how scary it was overnight. What kinds of things are they telling you?
Yeah, unbelievable stories. I'm going to tell you one of them in just a moment. First, we didn't even get in here until about 2 o'clock when the water receded. Let me show you what they found when they got home. Everything strewn through the yard here in the front yard. Look where the furniture is there, the porch furniture kind of all stacked up against the window. The water was up to there. The garage door pushed in, as you can see here, and then up in the attic. A father and 18-year-old daughter spent the time hearing things crash below them as that storm surge rolled in. Take a look at some video that we shot a little earlier here. Folks say there was no doubt that it was 5, 8, maybe 10 feet, the water here during the storm surge. Many homes have taken water in the past, as Mark said, but this time some of them say their homes were absolutely destroyed. Now, we met Mark Hogue, who just moved down here a couple of years ago. And he says it's been nothing but storms and flooding ever since.
It's pretty devastating, I will say. All we can do is we're still recovering from the last one, you know, mentally, financially, and every other way. And now we're dealing with it all over again. All we can do is put one foot in front of the other and just...
Yeah, Hogue says his house was built in 1964. That was years before current requirements to raise those houses up with new construction. But many homes in this neighborhood are the older one-stories built at ground level. So many folks are once again drying out their homes, and they are telling the stories. Some people got on their roofs. Some people, like this father and daughter, spent time in a small attic of the one-story home as they heard refrigerators and dressers and pots and pans, basically everything under them being swept away, crashed into walls by the storm. Fortunately, everybody's okay. They're able to talk about it today, but just so many stories, Mark and Allie, that people will tell for the rest of their lives, and multiply this by thousands as people have to clean up now what's left. Helene definitely left her mark here.
I just can't imagine how horrifying that must have been for so many people, and to just see how these garage doors are forced in. I mean, you think about the power of that water. Lloyd, I know a lot of people who were not impacted by the storm have been wondering what they can do to help. They want to help because they're seeing other communities destroyed. You know, advice, maybe go into some of these places that we know there's plenty of work and help needed, right?
Well, we've seen neighbors helping neighbors. We saw the Nashville, Tennessee Fire Department sending crews here to help in St. Petersburg. Of course, there's always the Red Cross and many other organizations, but it was good to see those firefighters from Nashville here. Several trucks from Nashville we saw here helping out. That's what they do. Our folks, our first responders, when there's a disaster, other places do the same thing. So people are working together, coming together, and trying to pick up the pieces.
Lloyd, thank you.